Oshio. You know, a lot of times we always end up seeming like we get hit with reasons. There's a lot of reasons we do many things. Some of it's smart, a lot of it stupid, a lot of it we don't even know the reason. So now that's like with me. Now I don't put as you know, I just wanted you to know, I want this up front. You know, the reason why I'm right now I'm not doing a lot of videos like I used to. I mean, here it is, it's warm out and everything, and got a lot of things to do around here, and it kind of keeps me busy, and so I'm not able to right at this moment to do a lot of videos. And if I don't respond, whether it takes me 2 weeks or 1 week, 3 days, or a month to respond to you, I ask that you would forgive me. I just get busy in things, you know, and I'm not the young person I used to be. And I know I'm not trying to say that all people, when you're up at my age, that you always forget, but there's the tendency to forget sometimes. But also you get busy with things and you forget. But I'm asking you to forgive me, you know, if I haven't responded to you anything. It's not that I was trying to ignore you or anything like that. It's just like, hey, I've been busy. But anyway, when I was talking about reasons. We do many things. And I remember something that Jesus said there, and you know, and said about those who follow him, that his followers, his disciples, would follow him. And I guess the best way, I guess, if you stop to think about when you're the following Jesus, you need to ask yourself the reason why. Are you wanting to be like him? Now, it's kind of interesting that in the cases of rabbis and their disciples, it's like the disciples were, you know, who's following a rabbi was trying to be like the master, like the rabbi. Well, I think we need to be more like the master, Jesus. We got his teachings, and we have access through prayer, you know, to emulate, or simulate, or how you want it to be like him, right? To be like him. Now, there's a lot of times we'll give reasons and say, well, I can't because that's impossible. Well, if it was impossible, Jesus would never ask that. And on top of that, you know, when the Bible mentions about the word perfect, Jesus wasn't talking about perfection as in, like, you know, you take a diamond that's been polished and you cut to perfection. That's not the kind of perfection he in the Bible that it's talking about. Usually, and most of all your times in the Bible, that word perfection, you know, when you're coming, especially across King James, you know, you'll see that word perfection. And there's a few other versions too. But the point is that it means mature, complete, wholeness, you know. Not a perfection like I'm perfect, you know, the way we can come to understand that. But let us all be mature and complete and whole. Let's follow the Master. He was perfect. The Father is perfect. So that's the way we should be. And all of us who are his disciples, if we're to follow him. And so, but what is your reason on following Jesus in the first place? Now there's some, the reasons are maybe, especially like to go in church, is a social thing. Maybe some kind of a status. Maybe it's because everyone else is, or maybe another friend's doing it and you're doing it, but you're not doing it for what's in the reason that's in the heart. If you're copying somebody just to, to fit in, so you can turn around and say, oh, I'm a Christian, I'm chic. Well, nowadays, let's face it, to be a Christian means, depending on where you're at, it can mean death. It means you're an outcast. So the reason you need to think again, or if you're thinking about becoming a follower of Jesus, are you counting the cost? So what is your reasons? What is my reasons? Well, I'm going to tell you, I don't get on here and talk about Jesus just so I could, like to hear myself talk or to have some kind of status. And I know that there's things here and there that, we might, as brothers and sisters in Christ, that we might disagree on. And things that is minor don't mean nothing. When it comes down to it, it means nothing. The only thing that's important is the truth, Jesus Christ. And we should always stand up for the truth, not make excuses for it, and not back down when we speak against sin. But we need to know the reasons on why we make these stances, this stand when we are being persecuted. Oh yeah, it's not hip being a Christian. So that's my thoughts. So God bless you. Shalom, and think about it. I hope.